Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Hunter Call of the Wild. I found a free game, by the way. Well, technically free to me. A game to record for you guys. Considering I'm not going to be able to do the whole Five Nights at Freddy's 4 game here. In the meantime, I have another eating video. And, yeah. After I checked to make sure there's nothing too close. So that's where those moose are. Yeah, over there, right beside that level 3 moose, is a possible diamond moose, which is pretty rad, I think, at least. I tried calling it, but, you know how it goes. What are these sounds? In Irish, can you lay down? Don't know. Oh yeah, there is, see? Peekaboo. If you decided to come up this way, I would not complain. I'm going to now start eating. It's actually a really nice duck spot. All the duck sitting here, being very, very loud. Well, you can actually kind of see him now. Do we risk a shot on him? Well, he's coming even longer than me. I will not argue with you, Mr. Moose. I mean, you're a big creature. You got a big rock on you. And if you're wondering what I'm eating right now, for those of you watching, I'm eating a Pop-Tart. Very lovely little Pop-Tart. You still coming? Well, you stopped. Fair enough. I don't really want to shoot you yet. I'm trying to eat. I don't really know if you guys can hear me or not. Hey, did you just step out? Oh, you're another moose. You know what? Let's just keep honking at the mooses until they come in. But for any of you guys wondering what I'm eating, I got some brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts and a mocha. From, like, Starbucks brand mocha. I know. A big corporation, their coffee's not that good, but I can bash on all their other stuff, because their stuff isn't really that good, but their bottled mochas, oh, you can't beat them. Like, they are the perfect blend of coffee. Delicious. Oh, I love the moose call sound. It's just so funny to me. I don't know why. Oh, you're coming out, ain't you? What up? You are coming up to me, eh? But you're not really the one I want. He's the one I want. Either of you are the one I want. The one I want ran away. Alright, fine. Let's see if I care. Warning call? Yeah, you kind of walked right into my stink, you know? Sorry, I'm being loud, ain't I? I'm just still half asleep. I love how it's almost a guarantee that he can't see us, right? And he ran away from us only by stank. Hmm? What was that? Mr. Level 3, can you please, tell the Level 4 to come out here? I want to shoot him. I don't care if I'm scaring you, I want to shoot you. See? I know the brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts are a controversial flavor, people can't decide whether they like them or they hate them. Buddy, you turn, you're dead. Ah, you turn too much. Come on, buddy, just walk diagonally. Not that. That's... Actually, wait, no, wait, that is diagonal. No, that's what I... Bro, if you're just gonna keep flipping back and forth, can I continue eating my Pop-Tart? It's a feeling every time I get ready to take a shot, he's gonna do that. Try that right there's a shot I can make. Good riddance, you annoying moose. Is that other moose still hanging back there? Maybe, but I don't see him. Probably spooked him away. Is that where I shot him at? Oh well. Time to continue eating my Pop-Tart while we wait. I know brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts are like the one that people can't decide whether they really like or really hate. I really like them. They're one of my favorite. Actually, in my opinion, I'll make this in a little top 3 chart. But I guess the number 2 spot's held by 2, so 4 of the top 3. Okay? So for number 1, it's obviously Sugar Cookie, the Christmas special one. Just can't beat it. It's just so good. And the 2 sharing the number 2 space has to be brown sugar cinnamon and s'more. You can't beat them. And then in 3rd place, it's a hard one. I'm gonna have to say strawberry, with a very, very close number 4 being fudge. If you have never had the Sugar Cookie edition, I'm so sorry you have wasted so much of your life so far. Because it is like the perfect Pop-Tart. And also for anyone who says, put a Pop-Tart in the microwave, it tastes better. No, it doesn't. You're an idiot. You put a Pop-Tart in the microwave, you just get a hot Pop-Tart that tastes warm. It loses most of its flavor. No, I shouldn't say that. Some of them, it is better to put in the microwave, like the s'more, because it still keeps the s'more flavor and it feels a lot more ooey gooey, you know? But most of the other ones don't. That's why they have toaster strudels. Fun fact though, I've never actually had a toaster strudel. Or a strudel in general. I don't really know what a strudel is. I kind of just assume it's like an oven Pop-Tart. I think they're German. If they're French, I'm going to continue saying they're German just to make the French people mad. You might be wondering, why do I not like the French? Well, it's because every single form of media that I know has portrayed them as snobbish. And the few people I know that actually know French people have described them like, oh yeah, no, the media is actually right, like it's nail on the head kind of thing. Like, they are all horrible people. Like, here's my favorite example I was given. This was by my German friend, Malte. Buddy, if you see this video somehow, which I don't know how you're gonna see, he basically told us that in his school in Germany, right? Abe's a German exchange student to our school here. But anyway, yeah. He basically had, well, he was in Germany, right? Very close to France. They actually share a land border. The Maginot. But anyway, so basically, French exchange students would go from France to Germany to his school. And if you guys don't know how a foreign exchange student works, you have to have really good grades. And you have to be at least somewhat fluent in the language of the country you're going to, right? But here's the thing. These exchange students, the French ones, they would have to, by default, know German. At least some of it. They get transferred over, right? And they would get over there and just refuse to speak German. They'd only speak French. Like, this game is hard to play one-handed. I actually saw a post on the internet about a disabled person playing on their phone for this game. Or an iPad, I think. But I can get it. You might be disabled, but how does playing on a cluttered screen make this game easier? Considering you'd have to grab it just about the same way. I mean, unless they just don't have fingers, like index fingers. I don't understand how that works. Maybe that is how it works, like they got crippled hands. Maybe better say that joke was kind of rude. That was a joke? But here's my opinion. Crippled people, they can be cool, but they're crippled. And also, if you want to say, all my official hot takes are hot takes of the official Illuminati.org. No? Just support. You know, ever since we shot that one moose, the whole those ducks ran. It's kind of funny because that one spot on Te Arawa, the one for a long time we were comparing the hunting pressure on, because I had it so bad. Yeah. Apparently that's a really good place to duck hunt. Because back in the day whenever Te Arawa first came out, that spot was very glitched. Like, most of the spots that were very glitched, like this one, are kind of normal now. Even if that, like, below normal, like, standard, or less. Like, they're just normal spots. But, yeah. Like how I told you guys, this one used to be only connected through here. Like, all this other stuff was connected, yeah, but it didn't register to the animals. So, everything from a large area that had need zones over there, in zones over here, they had to cross right along here. So you'd be definite to find something. But that was a long time ago. So long ago, in fact, that the video I watched that on, the one I learned about the spot on, is gone. The original video I watched had a, let me put down my drink, had the person hiding right there, underneath those branches, because it gave you just enough to become fully invisible. And I just think that's kind of funny. Because it's like, wow. A video so old, it got removed for being, like, outdated. Like, I can understand that for some things, but a video game? Like, I mean, sure, yeah, you can, like, put a top comment, pin it at the very top, saying, like, yeah, homies, this has been, like, fixed, like, the spot ain't good no more. But it's still a decent spot. Like, it may not be broken in the best spot ever anymore, but it's still a nice spot. Like, I've still gotten plenty of kills here without that. Like, I get a ton of elk over here, moose over there, and sometimes deer over there. Not to mention all the duck that show up. That's good. But yeah, as I was actually talking about before I got distracted by this, on Te Arawa, that spot where we had the giant purple dot, giant hunting pressure blob on the left side of the map. I mean, if you watch any of the earlier videos in the Red Deer grind, you'll know what I'm talking about. But basically, on that spot, there was a Red Deer rest zone on the, what was that? Oh, my father driving somewhere. Okay, so anyway, yeah, there was a Red Deer resting zone behind that area, right? And the little, like, it made kind of like a little L, a little lip of sand that went back into the trees. You've seen it because I've been there before. Or at least I've looked back there. But anyway, Yeah, there were red deer there. A massive sika deer crossing right in front of it that just spanned the majority of the first half all the way to the water. From the tree line to the water, sika deer would cross there. And then obviously the red deer on the other side. Whenever I was playing, I don't know why, but all the sika deer and red deer walked through there freely. They fixed it. Don't really know what they fixed to do it, because I don't know how it could have been glitched. Maybe just their AI wasn't mapping right through the dense trees, so they went through there. I don't know. New maps always have their kinks, like, I mean, you guys saw it with the Banting and Emerald Coast, because, I mean, I wasn't the first one to get the Emerald Coast, but the map is still fairly new. New-ish. It's the newest map out currently, I think. And I got it, right? And we were just walking out to pick that thing up, and the Banting just kind of started circling us. Let us kill them. Actually, we killed that entire herd of Banting, didn't we? Okay, let's wrap up my Pop-Tart, or what's left of it, because there's nothing left, just crumbs. Okay, we gotta... That's the thing, that be very careful with a Pop-Tart wrapper, because there's a certain way... Yeah. There we go, that's better. If you didn't know, there's actually a certain way you're supposed to fold up a Pop-Tart wrapper in order to not, like, drop all the crumbs and make a huge mess. Which is a pretty cool little thing. There we go. Okay, Irish, let's go pick up our moose. Right, buddy? Ooh. That's the thing, though. In Little Lake, this game makes so many weird noises. In, like, the first two maps, they stopped doing that almost entirely. In, like, the, Actually, I can still see the thing, so I can probably still find him. And his footprints are here, so... Shouldn't be that difficult to find the blood. Huh? It's fleeing from below. Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, where did I shoot you at? Are you really this far into the trees? Guess so, and oh, okay. Actually, there he is, right there. Nice. Yeah, but this will be probably the only hunting video today, because I got a new series started. Hello. Are you the level 4? You were. Now, I don't know what Diamond Moose requires. Let's actually see. Okay, you were not near Diamond, but... I mean, that other one was not near Diamond, but, I mean, he was a good gold, at the very least. That's the thing, though, I don't really like. I'm gonna say this before I leave this video off. Because I hate, like, the level 4 limited species. Like, don't get me wrong, I get fairly annoyed with the ones that go all the way up to very hard and legendary, because I mean, I feel like it should be like a near definite every time it goes up. Like 3 to mediums for red deer, I mean bronze, right? That's fair. And you go to hard, very hard. I mean, no, hards should be like a silver. Very hard's gold, almost always. Then mythical and legendary should be, no, mythical should be like a fair mix-up between like diamond or very high gold. Like, I don't think I've ever picked up I mean, to be fair, I've only gotten 2 diamonds, but hey. But yeah, mythical should be like a very good mix of gold and diamond. And then legendary, only diamonds, which so far, except for the kangaroo, that's been true. But to be fair, I've been hearing that kangaroos are some of the biggest trolls for legendaries, which I don't really like that much. It's kind of rude. But anyway, I'm going to leave you off now, and I actually never said what the next series was going to be until I can, like, continue the Five Nights at Freddy's games. It's going to be, what's it called, a Plague Tale Revolutionary or something? It's apparently an award-winning sequel to another award-winning game. I have not played the original. The original is like $30. I'm getting this one for free. So, yeah, we're playing the sequel. And I'm going to pretend I know what's going on. And this is the first time we're actually going to be playing a game out of order. I mean, a series in particular out of order. I mean, I guess if you want to say Elden Ring was out of order, but hey, I don't really care. Same thing with, I mean, even between Dark Souls 1 and 3, which are the closest related of them, they aren't that closely related. Like, I mean, I believe the only place you can find the original Firelink Shrine is through a DLC area in a boss fight. And that's what everyone says, right? That's what the developers say, that's what everyone says that area is. It's the original Firelink. It does not look like Firelink in the slightest. Like, I don't know where they're getting that idea where, well, yes, it is Firelink Shrine from the original game. Where's the giant cliff, the giant elevator, and the giant castle? Like, I get it, Dark Souls 3 is like, everything's like melting in together. I don't really understand how... I mean, I've seen how that game melted. I mean, we made it to the finale. We beat the Lord of Cinder. But it's kind of like, why? Are they just going to try and use that excuse like, yes, it is that place? Because I feel like I spent more time at the OG Firelink Shrine. Actually, no, that's not true, because Firelink Shrine in 3 required you to go back. Because you had to go back for to level up. But OG Shrine, you could just, after you go your separate ways, and once you eventually get like the fast travel and all that, you don't really need to go back. I mean, sure, you can a lot, and I did go back a lot, because it's the center point, right? But it's just, at some certain point, there's just not much of a reason to go back. Well, anyway, I'm going to end this one here. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Peace.